Let me take you back to my first debate tournament. I was silent and silently observing everyone around me. That's when I saw her. Sharp facial expressions, confident posture, she looked intimidating and unfriendly. And within seconds, my brain started to create a story about her. She's arrogant, maybe she's unfriendly, probably she thinks she's better than everyone. It's literally impressive how confident our brain is. It makes the full personality analysis in just 3 seconds. It's faster than Wi-Fi, faster than Google, and definitely faster than fact-checking. Later, life surprised me. We became group mates in IELTS course, we studied together, we worked on our mistakes together, and even we took our exams on the same day. The time went by. I realized and discovered something shocking. She was kind, patient, and always friendly, and the only friend who understood me even more than I understood myself. So, stereotypes are so often and harmful. Why don't we question them more often? This answer lies inside of our brain. The prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is the part of the brain that helps us to just think about people when we just see them, and it helps us to think deeply and create a truly and more right stories about them. But we also have something, older parts of our brain that makes us to create automatic reactions about people and about people, groups, and every places. So this reminds me of a powerful idea from a Nigerian writer, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. In her famous talk, she talks about the danger of a single story. So, when we listen to a single story about a person, group, or somewhere, that story becomes the only story in our minds. For example, if we hear that Africa is poor, we start to think, and Africa, the poverty is its identity. If we hear that the quiet student is shy, silence means weakness. So by just thinking and creating story about them, we start to absorb them onto ourselves and sometimes onto others. So let's be honest. We all know these stereotypes. Girls are emotional, athletes are not academic, men do not cry, leadership is masculine. And when we just hear about them, we start to create a story about people. For example, there is a boy who hears men do not cry, may start to hide his emotions. A girl who hears leadership is masculine may doubt her confidence. And the student who hears, you are bad at math, may stop trying. So without noticing, we start to absorb them, and they're available in everywhere, in movies, in classrooms, and even our families. So the next time, when we just start to create a story about someone, or when we just struggle creating stories about someone, we should pause and ask our assumptions. That time, do I know her, or have I seen something similar before, or what category does this person fit into? So that time, we start to hire our best part of our brain. We start to change our assumptions into thoughtful empathy. And that time, our assumption starts to change. So, looking back at my first debate tournament, I didn't judge my friend because my brain, because she did something wrong, because my brain wanted a quick conclusion. So, it's not, the problem with stereotypes is not that they are false, they are incomplete. Well, Well, that next time when you just struggle with problem and just stop yourself and ask your question, because every human have contradictions, silence, weakness, and happiness. So questioning our assumptions and thinking twice our thoughts helps us to create better stories and learn about people. Do not let stereotypes warp your judgment, because behind every assumption there is a human waiting to be truly seen. Thank you.